The Legend of the Headless Man of the Maas is one of the more chilling tales of the river, blending traditional ghost story elements with a touch of the grotesque. It is often told as a cautionary tale about arrogance and the dangers of the riverbank after dark. The story centers on a merchant from centuries, Ago, who found himself at the banks of the Maas late at night, needing to cross to the other side. He hailed a ferryman, but the old rower refused to budge. The ferryman warned him that the Headless Man was known to prowl the opposite shore at this hour. The merchant, being a man of logic and perhaps a bit of liquid courage, laughed off the warning. He famously retorted, "What should I fear? A man without a head has no teeth to bite me with." Amused by his own wit, he eventually persuaded the ferryman to take him across. Once the merchant reached the far bank and began his walk toward the city, the atmosphere changed. He noticed a massive, dark shape moving in the corner of his eye. The mimicry. Every time the merchant stopped to catch his breath, the shape stopped. When he walked faster, the shape kept pace. The reveal, finally. The merchant gathered his courage and turned to face the entity. Standing before him was a figure nearly 5 meters, 16 feet tall. It had broad, powerful shoulders but was completely headless. The beastly twist. As the merchant looked down in terror, he realized the figure didn't have human feet. It had long, hairy horse legs that made a heavy clopping sound on the cobblestones. The merchant didn't run. He couldn't. The sheer size of the spirit pinned him with fear. Instead, he began to pray fervently under his breath. As he finished his prayer, the giant figure let out a bone-chilling wail that echoed across the water. It vanished instantly, leaving behind a thick, hellish stench of sulfur that reportedly took days to wash off the merchant's clothes. The Headless Man is believed to be a variation of the Flotterduivel or Ossert, common entities in Dutch and Flemish folklore. These were often shapeshifters. They could appear as large dogs, shadows, or headless giants. Backriders. They were known to jump onto the backs of solitary travelers, becoming heavier and heavier until the person collapsed from exhaustion just before reaching the safety of the city gates. In Rotterdam, the legend served as a reminder that the river was a place of mystery and transition, where the rules of the living didn't always apply once the sun went down.